Right, what is going on, my friend? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. So, as you can tell from some of my previous videos, you'll notice that the energy is up a lot, particularly if you compare it to my videos before, in particular the video where I actually explained and opened up the fact that I had completely burned out last month. If you think of, obviously, with the coronavirus and all of like the crazy times of what's going on in the world, and obviously the injuries I was experiencing, my mental state was pretty messed up. Honestly, almost every day I was feeling hopeless, powerless. I was beginning to actually lose passion in what I was doing simply because I didn't have the energy to give into it because, being injured, not being able to work out and have that physical and mental energy to go after, right? In fact, a friend of mine actually kind of compared it to a guitarist trying to play guitar without any arms, because that's what it's like when you're a fitness trainer and a fitness coach. It's so hard to actually do what you want to do to help others, you can't actually really do it yourself, right? So obviously, as the title of this video suggests, people have actually been asking me how I recovered from my burnout and how, I've gone from this very negative state of mind to being in more of a state of abundance, I guess you'd say. So obviously the first step I took is, as I explained in previous videos, is taking a full week off just from work and everything, just completely unplugging. What I actually found though is that even after that week off, I didn't really feel too much difference. I didn't really feel much more mentally refreshed because, again, I still couldn't really work out with my injury. I couldn't really get those endorphins. And that was the thing, like with the burnout, it wasn't actually so much of like a burnout in terms of like working too much and that. It was the fact that like my energy was just so low because of like, if you know me running my business, serving clients, obviously making these videos, I just didn't actually anymore have the mental and physical energy to do it because I wasn't able to work out and create that energy for myself. And so the thing that actually helped me most with recovering from my burnout was when I was finally able to properly start working out again and actually, start doing consistent, strenuous exercise of resistance training. Because obviously when you work out, right, and exert a great amount of energy, right, whether it's body weight or weights and such, it's obviously like, as you know, the endorphins, right, you're going to get more endorphins than any other kind of physical activity because of like the release it gives from your body. And so when you release those endorphins, you're going to feel a lot better in yourself. You're mentally going to feel much healthier and confident in yourself. And not to mention as well, the biggest thing for me is obviously recovering from my injury and seeing how my body was starting to change as well. Because obviously, as you know, with resistance training, it has that greatest effect on your body composition because it makes you more anabolic, produce more testosterone to then build more muscle, as well as burning more calories to help you actually lose more fat. So overall, I was actually, boosting my self-confidence a lot to the point where, again, my energy was going up so much so I could actually do the stuff I actually wanted to do. That was the biggest thing that actually helped me recover from my burnout, because it's like, if I have, all of us right now, we've all got problems, we've all got obstacles that we're handling right now. And so for me, like before a workout, before even getting back into working out, I was always like, fearful and, anxious, scared of like all the things going on and like the worst case scenario and all of that. But after actually working out, right, and obviously physically and mentally feeling energetic and freaking awesome, right, it's like, I was just like, wow, like, I've got this, like I'm in control, I know how to handle this. It's like literally like a problem that initially felt this big, literally just vanished whilst I was working out without even thinking about it. Do you know what I mean? And obviously, since recovering from my injuries, my values have changed a lot to the point where I'm not driven by ego anymore of like how much weight I can lift or how many cool calisthenics tricks I could do, because really, as we know, when it comes to fitness, like it's so much more than just the physical transformation. It's so much more than just getting fit and looking good, right? A lot of it also comes down to the mental transformation, all right? What's going on here? Because really, when a lot of clients reach out to work with me, the biggest things they actually, struggle with is the stuff going on here that then affects how they operate with their body. It's like they don't just want to build a better looking body, but they also want to do it because they want to feel better. It's not just a case of looking better, but it's feeling better, which is actually so important, which helped me recover from a mental burnout. It's like, as I said, it's using, the physical transformation to then boost your self-confidence. It's using the energy you create for yourself in your fitness and exercising to then actually put that energy in to, your career goals, whether it's getting promotion at work, elevating your business, whatever, of course, you do for a day-to-day living. And, like I said, for clients, they come to me because they actually want to use fitness as a tool to make life easier and less stressful, right? Particularly during these times. And so getting feedback from obviously how I've helped transform clients' bodies and lives I actually then decided to adopt the same mindset for myself and use it for myself, right? Because again, for me, I've always focused on the short term with just the fitness stuff. Whereas now it's like what my clients want from me, it's like what I actually want from myself now as well, is using fitness, health and fitness as a tool to transform my body, to then use that physical and mental energy to transform all areas of my life and achieve all the goals I want to achieve in my life, besides just health and fitness. Because of course, health and fitness is important for me, my health and fitness goals, but obviously there's a lot more to life than just getting in shape. And so when you actually have that bigger long-term perspective on how you approach your health and fitness, like for me, I'm in a much healthier state as opposed to what I was before of like, you know, going all in with very intense stuff and then getting injured and then battering myself and just constantly spin my wheels and not making myself the most healthy, like when it comes to my mental health. Do you know what I mean? It's funny because if you actually think of like the 2 months I was injured and not really able to work out, you'd think I'd actually have more time in the day to actually be more productive and get other stuff done. But it was actually the opposite. As I said, like not being able to work out, I had no energy, I had no drive. Really my stress was high, my sleep quality was lower. Because I was more stressed, my acne was flaring up, and as you know, if you know you've had any experience with acne, you know how much it batters your self-confidence, self-esteem. And so as I said, like for me, with all of that going on, it's like I just again went from this confident, enthusiastic guy to this guy with absolutely no hope or really any sense of faith of what I wanted to actually accomplish anymore. And when I was actually finally able to work out again, you can see from my videos how everything changed. The small time commitment I make each week and each day to either work out or do any kind of physical exercise is what actually, you know, makes life easier. It's what gives me the physical and mental energy to actually tackle on all of my goals, not just health and fitness, but personal, career-wise, all of that, just full on without any fear or anxiety. As I said, for me, going from that state of scarcity to abundance, it's like I'm completely different now, simply from that difference of being injured and not being able to work out to then being able to work out, recovering from my injury. As I said, like for me, life just feels a lot easier and better and more fulfilling when physically and mentally I feel a lot better. And for me, like any day I work out is always better. It's always a better day because again, I just feel so much better in myself. And because I feel so much better in myself, I'm actually more productive, right? More productive in all areas of my life. I'm less stressed. My anxiety's down a lot. And as I said, like now I feel in control, right? As I said before, when I wasn't able to work out, I felt out of control of everything. Whereas now, whatever it is in my life, good or bad, it's like I'm in control. I'm in control. I'm freaking ready to tackle it head on. So again, I've got that physical and mental capacity to handle it now. Do you know what I'm saying? So really the take home message I want you to get from this video is really understanding like the biggest lesson I've, you know, experienced from, you know, especially these crazy times is knowing how important like taking care of your body is, not just during these times of this pandemic, but in general, right? Because for me, like, just don't do stupid stuff like I have. That's got me injured several times over the last couple of years, because being injured, it batters your self-esteem and your self-confidence more than anything, right? Focus on the goals you want to focus on. You know, work on the goals in your health and fitness that most align with your values, right? And what excites you in terms of longevity and sustainability. And just remember, of course, like, you know, you really, especially during, you know, this pandemic and, you know, the fact that whether it's pandemic or not, we've all got problems. We've all got obstacles we need to overcome in life. And if you're not creating that physical, mental energy from working out, it's like, it's going to be very hard to tackle it. Like I said, for me, I felt hopeless. Like I just had no faith because I had no energy, right? I just didn't have that capacity to handle what I wanted to handle and achieve what I want to achieve. Whereas now, as I told you, working out again, it's like I'm in control. I'm in control. That's the biggest thing I guess I can give you from this video. Is like when you don't have that energy, i.e. when you don't work out, it's like you don't have the energy and you feel more out of control of things. Whereas when you have that freaking physical and mental energy, you feel in control of everything. And I can tell you for a fact, when you feel like you're in control of all areas of your life, it makes life a lot easier. It makes life a lot less stressful, and it makes life a lot, I guess you could say, fulfilling and happier, right? If this video resonates with you at all, of course, you know, my Facebook, my Instagram, my email, you can contact me and reach out to me at any of those points. I'll leave them in the first link in the description below. I love talking to all of you. And yeah, I just love interacting with you guys. And because obviously me making videos like this and creating what I'm creating for you wouldn't be possible without your support in the first place. So yeah, I think especially during these times, it's always good to interact with people, as it is somewhat limited right now, but yeah, we just gotta keep moving forward. And also stay tuned, because of course I've got some very exciting stuff I'm working for you guys. You know, of course I've got my free fat loss guide, which I'll be releasing. I've got some collaborations planned, which obviously you'll be seeing very soon, and also some very other exciting projects, working on a lot of projects to really help you create the best body transformation for yourself and transform your own body no matter what's going on in the world right now. So yeah, I think I'm really bad at closing videos, man. I'm really bad at closing videos, but you know the gist. All right, if you like the video, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, stay tuned, keep moving forward. I appreciate it as always, and I will see you in the next video. I'm not sure if you heard Alfie in the background, but he has been snoring like freaking mad, right? He actually looks like he's in deep sleep now, so I'm not going to distract him, and I'm going to wrap the video up right now.